Rattler now back to throw. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Kamara going to try to bull his way in, and he will score! Game on! Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. They are picking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. To return is Tucker. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The Bucs offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Rattler gonna throw. That's gonna be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And what a return. He sets up the offense inside the red zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Waste of time.
The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once more. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it?
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way home. Sean Tucker. Touchdown, Buccaneers. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are able to extend the lead.
Saints 21. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score.